Hi there. Welcome to a special episode of Skinomics 2 Counter-Strike Skin Update. This time, I want to talk about all the Chinese signatures present in the recently released Shanghai Major stickers. I will be providing a backstory to each sticker that contains Chinese text. For those that do not know, my parents' hometown happens to be Shanghai, and I do speak the language fluently. Let's get started. We start with the legends and work our way down. Aleksib sticker, which is in the thumbnail, is one of the most interesting. As many of you know, the Chinese language differs from English quite a bit, and therefore there are nicknames made for most players to pronounce in the local language a bit easier. In Aleksib's case, his nickname comes from the phonetic nickname of Leonardo DiCaprio, as Chinese citizens think his appearance and vibe matches those of the famous actor. Xiaolizi is the nickname for Leo, and Dianjing Xiaolizi is the nickname for Aleksib, which adds gaming in front. The signature in-game incorporates this by replacing LE of the name with Li. Next, we'll move on to Ima. The signature includes Aimu, which is just how the name is pronounced in Chinese. The Chinese pinyin keyboard, which is how Chinese people type using the 26 keys English keyboard, produces the characters for a type of algae plant that has evolved to be Ima's nickname. Now, onto Spirit. We start with Magic's. His signature includes the text Xiao Kun, which translates literally to Little Sleepy. This is likely a nickname for someone. From my research, it might be a reference to the player's girlfriend, as Magic's own nickname in Chinese is Ma XX, which translates to Horse XX, and is based on the pronunciation of his name. Now let's talk about Donk. Many people were confused about Donk's signature, as it looks like a stick figure without a head. People thought this was meant to represent the amount of headshots the player is able to get. However, it is actually the Chinese character for fire, although written a bit wobbly. The last player for Spirit I wanted to talk about is Shiro. This one is a bit contentious, as most players would recognize the symbol in the letter O as an AWP scope. However, some Chinese audiences have recognized it as the character meaning land in Chinese. Personally, I lean towards it just being an AWP scope, but the speculation is definitely interesting. Pushing forward now to FaZe. We have Karrigan here replacing the G in his name with the character for horse. He uses the traditional character rather than the simplified character more commonly used in China today. Karrigan is born in 1990, which is a year of horse in Chinese zodiac. This is probably why he chose the character for his signature. A fun fact here, 2024 in the lunar calendar is a year of dragon. This is why Chinese dragons can be seen plastered throughout the tournament and within the logo portion of the sticker as well. Another thing I do want to point out here, the character for horse is spelled the same way by typing MA into the Chinese pinyin keyboard as the character for mother. Mother, which is commonly used in many swear words, is often censored in China, and hence why the character for horse is often used as a replacement in some cases. This might lead to some creative crafts with very colourful language down the line by Chinese players. Last one of the legend capsule. 3D Max's exercise opted to replace the left and right E's in his name with 3 in Chinese. I think this is quite a nice touch, and it corresponds well with the E in the middle already replaced with the numerical 3. Looking at the Challenger capsule now, starting with Furia signatures. Fallen sticker includes the words 教父, which means godfather. Chinese players have started to call him the Brazilian godfather after the player grew his beard out. I think the inclusion of the Chinese text in this sticker is one of the most well written. Yuri's Chinese writing is also pretty good. The text included is literally You Li, which is the Chinese pronunciation of Yuri. Interestingly, the same name was popularized by one of the antagonists in Command & Conquer back in the days in China. Quesarado, whilst having one of the coolest nicknames in Chinese, had completely butchered the writing in my opinion. Ka Sheng roughly translates to card god, although in reality, Ka is just the pronunciation of Quesarado's name, so it means K God. Last one from Furia. Skulls included Xuanwu in his name. This is one of the 4 mythical creatures in Chinese folklore. It is a mixture between a snake and a turtle. The creature is also the god of water, as well as reproduction. I think the nickname came about with Skulls' playstyle. In a similar vein, Yakinda's Chinese nickname, Kuangge, also came from his playstyle, specifically from his time at Virtus Pro, where he was more aggressive. Kuangge means crazy big brother, and the character Yakinda included in his sticker roughly just means crazy or psychotic. From Pain, we have Koi's with water in his name. This is not in relation to a nickname. I think it corresponds with Donk's fire, as water cools fire. The character is also well implemented and written in this case. Also from Pain, NQZ's sticker replaces the letter N with the Chinese character for strength pronounced Li. This sticker is probably the best in the bunch for combining the Chinese character into the English name. Coming down to the contender capsule now. Insani from MIBR has HAO under his gamer name. I am not sure whether this is in reference to the Chinese spelling of good, pronounced Hao. Hao is commonly used in Ni Hao, which means hello, but also translates to you good if you take the characters apart. Also from MIBR is Lukauzi. Apparently his sticker might be replaced soon, but either way, it includes the Chinese yin-yang symbol. This is a symbol representing the philosophical concept, describing opposite but interconnected. It is often also used as a symbol for Tai Chi, a type of Chinese martial art, and has made appearances in films such as Kung Fu Panda. Case from the Chinese team, Rare Adam, is the only one in the team to include a Chinese character in his name. Funnily, because he is actually Malaysian Chinese. Anyways, in his sticker, it includes the traditional Chinese character for wind, pronounced feng. And now, the final sticker of the video, and that is Decenty from Imperial. Sadly, the player's father recently passed away, and the father had the nickname of 21. Decenty has decided to include the Chinese characters for 21 into his name as a tribute. May his father rest in peace. The sticker is also the only to include 3 characters into a single signature. Hopefully that was an interesting video for you. I think it is quite cool that many of the players have decided to assimilate into the local culture to include Chinese characters into their signatures. I wish future majors will also produce similar cultural integrations. Anyways, I am open to skin donations, and don't forget to check out my Discord server. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and share this video. On that bombshell, see you next time and goodbye.